And so he said, there's this really great girl named Debbie, and you'll meet her there.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm just so proud that you're stepping up to head lifeguard this year, bud.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You've learned from my footsteps, even when you were a young camper, and I was a counselor.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
I met Toby the first morning on a Monday morning when we were going to be counselors together, and Toby was already sitting in the Deal Lodge, waiting, anticipating the arrival of the great Debbie Taylor.
Lape.
Oh yeah, late. And so Toby, I heard that he would describe this a certain way.
Oh yeah, I've heard this rumor also. I think I'm speaking for everyone when I say that we want to hear. Can I get an overall applause to hear that we want to hear? I think we all want to hear exactly what we saw from your eyes. What did you see?
I was sitting in the lodge in central New York on a cool morning where the haze was just lifting up as the sun was rising up. I was looking out over the east as the sun was coming up over the valley, and sitting in a lodge on a couch and out the window watching the sun come up, when through the doorway and through the sunlight came Debbie.
Lape.
And the sun shone around her and through her hair and glistened, and she looked like an angel. And as she walked through the threshold, her boyfriend entered right behind her.
Dave alert, bro.
So yeah, I had a boyfriend there, and Toby's girlfriend was back in some southern state. And so he and another guy became good friends at summer, and they missed their girlfriend. So they took
This is kind of embarrassing
they took
story.
me and Toby out to get ice cream, and me and my boyfriend Greg sat in the back seat, and they wanted us to kiss because they missed their girlfriends.
We didn't.
Not like kiss, like just kiss her.
That's embarrassing. Wow. I think I'm speaking for all of us when I say that's really embarrassing.
Can I tell you about...
Hey Noel. Yes? I think there's something in my ear.
What is it?
Bro!
Wow, he's weird.
So, me, Jake, and Boo were, admiring from afar, and we just saw that you guys were just such a beautiful, beautiful couple, and you inspire us all to love and be loved. Just like a cat just wants to sleep, just sleep off the evenings in the sun. It's just an amazing thing. Can you guys tell us about how you guys first met?
Mainly coming from my side of the equation. When we first saw each other on the Harding campus in 1985, she had a sweater that was puzzle pieces, and so my first words to her were, "I'm puzzled." And it was very funny, I'm sure. And I was trying just to show her that I was noticing her. But what I'll do now is tell you that at one point we broke up, and I'll pass it over to Jill to tell you, so she can tell you what I said to her when I broke up. Remember what I said to you when I broke up? That you didn't like?
Well, I don't know. What do you mean?
When I broke up, remember the thing that I said?
Wow.
In the Heritage Walk?
Juicy.
Oh, well, he said that
After I
we
broke
wanted to
up.
break up, but he still loved me. So okay.
For my regimen, you know what I need. I can't believe you would do this to me. This really hurts me deep down in my heart. That's it. It's over. It's over.
Is
jerk moves.
You're better off without him. It's okay.
You know what? One of my friends, he's single. He'd be good for you. Let me show a picture of him. Are you talking about? Yeah. Let me go to the picture.
You go like him.
Wow, he's ugly.
You can say that again.
Wow, he's.
I proposed to Jill on Harding Park. There, just next to the campus.
Near Terry's house.
Near Terry's house, just we could probably hit a 8-iron and hit Terry's backyard.
Golf analogy.
Yeah, golf analogy. And so I had arranged for Jill's parents and my parents to be at our apartment when we got back. I think maybe I don't remember if it was a surprise.
We
but
didn't have an apartment yet.
Oh, that's true.
It was at their apartment.
That's true. Great point. It was at Toby and Debbie's apartment.
Scandalous.
Yeah. So we got.
I can't believe you're in public kind of moment for both of us. And 2 nights later, we're locking lips.
That escalated quickly.
Well, she found the makeup kit and she found a shower.
Hey, bro, I brought my friends home for break. Hey, Derek.
They could really use a shower.
Or I wouldn't be here.
Hey.
Are you bored?
When they first walked in, did you realize which sister she was?
They.
They is her and her sister.
No, I thought Donnie, her little sister, was Karen because she'd showered.
How long did it take from that moment?
Till he proposed? It never happened.
I think there still. Are you?
Yeah.
So is this real?
Not really.
Is this real?
The county clerk of
They
the
didn't
city,
stamp our marriage license correctly.
Township of Tabernacle never
We're really
notarized
not
and
married.
approved our
Yeah.
marriage certificate.
It's not
so
legal.
we've been living in sin for 28 years.
I don't believe this.
Really is not legal.
You're an illegitimate son.
Got anything else?
What else you got?
This is why we're doing this. Wow, Noel. You clean up nice.
Oh, thanks.
So, you want to look at some rings?
Sure.
Alright.
Raff, 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 raff.
First question.
Yes. Raff. Raff, 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 raff. Roof, roof, roof. Meow. Raff.
What kind of question is that?
And there you have it, folks. Nammy and Pawpaw. Just kidding. All right. Well, let's get down to business. You guys have, if you guys were cheese, you guys would be old and expensive. Because cheese gets better with age. And wine.
What about wine?
You guys could be either one. I think Papa would be cheese and you would be wine. You're just an amazing part of this family. So, could you tell us about your life? You know.
How we met? How what?
You know, your life. I mean, you guys were 19 years old. Wow.
We met in Aruba on the beach.
Aruba.
He's lying.
Wow, this is a family of liars. And these guys, I guess, they learned it from the best, didn't they? So let me try this again. So, when did you guys meet and start to love each other?
I'll tell the shortened version. We met at Central Christian College. First met him when he was a senior in high school. He came over to Central to see his sister, Donna, who was in school there. So we met then. I thought he was a little high school boy, but he had a car.
My dad's car.
And then he came to school. I was a sophomore. He was a freshman at Central that next year. And we met. He came out to the girls' dorm one Sunday afternoon, and he and two other guys looking for girls. And so two of my friends, we went riding together. So
Riding on horses, or are we talking like
In a
red
car.
wagons?
in a car.
Oh, okay.
In his car.
The sentence he used to pick up said women.
He came to Sister Lawyer, who is notorious for not allowing any hanky-panky to go on at the school. He said, we need some girls to go riding with us, and she came and yelled down the hall to ask if there was anybody that wanted to go, so we decided to go.
Because it was a car?
This is what? Well, you were not supposed to ride, let's see. I think you're not supposed to ride four in the back seat for sure. But I can't remember how we rode. I
don't know either.
Story about that.
Wow. Reminds me of... Never mind. So,
Aren't we finished?
no, you're not quite done yet. About how this guy proposed to you.
He didn't.
I guess this is a family tradition, and I am not going to propose to the woman I marry. You guys wanted to get married, but he didn't say anything.
You just start talking about...
So you just brought it up. You're like, hey, so Terrell.
No, it wasn't.
Really, it was
so
not.
was him.
I ain't getting any younger, Terrell.
Actually, I'm already 18. What are you going to do?
I need to get wedded.
The actual reason that we got married was because my mother said, if you're going to live in Bartlesville with that guy hanging around, you're going to get married. You're not hanging around with him without being married, so Mom proposed.
How'd you feel about your mother-in-law telling you you're gonna marry Charlotte? Whee! Well,
So we go in and say, we're looking for 3 girls to go for a ride. And she yelled up the hall and said, there's 3 boys looking for 3 girls to go for a ride. And Charlotte ran over with 3 girls getting down there. And
That's the untrue part of the story.
they came out the door, and she knew this other guy, and they started walking off together. I said, whoa, wait a minute. Well, this is the one I want, because I saw these big, shiny, big eyes, and
what? What?
And these,
Don't ask me again. Don't ask.
What did you just say? All right. Well, that concludes this segment on couples.
she broke up with me on Valentine's Day.
What'd you get her?
Nothing.
Well, I guess we will learn from your mistakes. Thank you very much.
She was always kind of shopping around for a taller guy.